Hi people, this is Jarvis Gong Si Fa Chai, and this year is the new rabbit year, and I have a new guitar review here. We're gonna do a review today is on a Gibson, yes, just a Gibson guitar, and this is a Gibson J45. The Gibson website, they call it the workhorse. The workhorse people. There are a lot of famous people that use the J45 live, and one of the local artists I know that uses J45 live is Mr. Jack Ho of Jack and Rye, or they can call it the band EIC. Okay, he uses this is a signature J45 with the tobacco sunburst. Okay, just let me just go through the guitar itself. This basically is a Sitka top guitar with a mahogany, Honduras mahogany back and sides. The top, you can see it spots a really nice sunburst. I'll call it tobacco burst. Like one of my friends, Mr. Jimmy, who passed away, he said that the Gibsons really are the ones that actually does the best burst finish. Okay, I'll leave that for you to decide. Okay, something about the specs of this guitar. The bridge is a rosewood bridge. You have a rosewood bridge, a rosewood fretboard, dot markers. You have the neck and the backs. You can see they are all stained really dark, really dark, almost like a black finish, you know. But it's not really black, brownish, dark brown finish. You have a tortoise pickguard here, and the guitar scale of this length, this is actually a short scale, 24 3/4. So when you play this guitar, you find that it's pretty loose, but at the same time is a very sweet sounding guitar, yet responsive. A little bit about the bracing pattern of this guitar. You spot a forward shift brace. Okay, forward shift brace. The back brace are pretty narrow but relatively tall. So you got a pretty narrow but a pretty tall back brace on the back. That makes it more responsive. It pushes the tone up. In a website, on the Gibson website, they say that the tops are all hand scalloped by hand. So yep, the head plate. You have the Gibson logo that's in the head plate itself. The tuners are the groover tuners, chrome groover tuners. I just do it slowly. Chrome groover tuners. Very nice dovetail joint, and a nitro finish on this guitar. I'm gonna play a little bit of this guitar, and then you decide, you know. With a pick. You can hear a little bit of the mahogany tone. Pretty nice bright sounding guitar, but woody, yes, woody. Okay, the guitar comes spot built-in is the Aerobax Elements pickup. Okay, it's quite a normal pickup. I've owner basically sent it this in, and I fitted FMI fossilized mammoth ivory on this on the saddle itself, and that actually contributes to the improved tone, a slightly more articulate tone. Okay, coming back to this part of the review, I'm gonna take another J45. Okay, here we have another J45 next to me. This was also sent to me just last night. This is a custom, almost like the true vintage spec of this guitar. It's also a true. It's almost like a true vintage. You can see the guitar looks the same, almost the same. But I'm gonna just point out the subtle differences of this guitar. One, this guitar uses same mahogany backs, but the top of this J45 is a Adirondack top. Adirondack top gives you more punch. Strength to weight ratio of this spruce is probably the highest itself. You have a slightly more headroom compared to Sitka. I'm not saying that Sitka tops are not good. This guitar, also there's the difference between this and that, the normal modern classic that you see just now, is that the bridge, the fretboard, this is Madagascar rosewood, whereas the other one is this plain Indian rosewood. The other guitar uses a tusk saddle and nut. This one uses bone, cow bone saddle and nut. Owner sent it in, and I fitted the RTS2 pickup, Aerobax RTS2 pickup on this guitar. Okay, the other thing is, if you look at the head plate, this is basically, it's not even inlaid. It's like a gold sticker that's placed on the head plate itself. And then there's this word that says that only a Gibson is good enough. Only a Gibson is good enough. You decide whether only a Gibson is good enough. The tuners are slightly different. You can see it's like the butter beans, white plastic butter beans. I'll just show it to you. Okay, when you take this guitar straight away, when you pick it up, you can the weight difference is really enormous. This weighs almost like close to 50 or 60%, 30-40% lighter than the normal modern classic. I couldn't find, the braces looks the same to me, the back braces, you know. You can see there's also a red, the label is red in color. Let me just play a little bit of this guitar. This guitar, let me just say, if you want to do a direct comparison, because this is an Adirondack top, so the top may not have been opened yet. But generally you can hear the potential of this guitar itself. Let me just play a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna stop the review right now. I think roughly because my battery is running out on this Q3 recorder. So I hope you enjoyed this review. The rest of the pictures are all on the website on Guitar for Christ and under acoustic guitar. So I wish you all the best. This Rabbit New Year. May prosperity and blessing and peace and health come into your life. So wish you all the best. Play your guitar and live life with passion. This is Jarvis. Bye bye.